Hello, fighter survivors and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show. It is Super Fun Friday. And since laughter is the best medicine, I would like to introduce to you one of my favorite comedians who I was introduced to through Sophia, my daughter. Okay, that was a mouthful intro. Oh my gosh.
That's fine.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, it's late, and I got a lot of tongue twisting going on right now. Okay, so Sophia.
Oh, George.
Oh, George. Can you guys see George? The puppy. He's our puppy. He likes to go in deep, put his head down, and his little ears come out. Oh, repositioning people. Oh.
Stay.
It's okay. He sleeps with us. He's really good. He doesn't go to the bathroom or anything. Oh, technical difficulties. Okay, so Super Fun Friday and chaotic. So Sophia, please share with the audience, our fighter survivors and thrivers, who I'm talking about.
So she's talking about the stand-up comedian John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
And I think I found him I think I was just on Netflix and it was recommended to me. And I saw, they showed like a little snippet and I was like, oh, this looks really funny. I'm going to watch it. So I just watched it by myself and it was the hardest I've ever laughed at anything. I was literally like crying laughing. I've never laughed that hard at any sort of TV program ever. It was just like the whole time, every story, the whole time he was talking, I was laughing. And he has 3 specials on Netflix, and then I watched them all in like 2 days, and they're like an hour and a half long. And it was just, I was like, my mom would love this, because like he makes the kind of jokes that I know my mom would like. Then I watched them again with her, second time, just as funny, and he's just amazing. He's great. He's my favorite stand-up comedian, and I don't even normally find stand-up comedians that funny, but he is the exception.
Well, he definitely is one of my top favorite comedians.
He's the top.
Well, Sophia, you never seen Jim Carrey or like
he's funnier than Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I was gonna say
Ryan Murphy's American Horror Story.
No, that's like a whole totally different. Oh, now they know that you watched American Horror Story. Just snippets, people. Don't watch it. Survivors, fighters, for sure, do not watch that. It's horrible. Like, you have to recover from it. I'm still recovering from the last one, which was like a year ago. American Horror Story. Amazing acting. But, yeah, dark, really dark.
Not super fun Friday theme.
No, definitely. It's when you're going through treatment, you don't want to watch things like that. But Eddie Murphy and his ice cream.
It's funny, but like,
oh my gosh.
Not like crying, laughing.
Oh yeah, I was crying. And Jim Carrey and oh my gosh, just Robin Williams. Oh, just amazing. So, anyways, John Mulaney is new. He's not new. He's been doing it for a while. But yeah, he's super funny. One of the things I love about him is that he doesn't swear a lot. He swears sometimes, but no major words, just like the small swear words, the ones that are more like.
That's not true.
No, you're right. He does use he does, but it's almost like you don't notice.
He has that bit where he's like, "F the police." Oh wait, he says "F" actually.
Yeah, he does, but it doesn't feel like he's saying it because when you see what he looks like and how he like presents the jokes, he just seems so clean cut. He's clean cut.
Cookie cutter.
He's cookie cutter, yeah.
He's done like hard drugs, like cocaine. But he doesn't look like he's done like.
Yeah, no, he's actually sober now because he said that he used to black out, and he comes from
He started on SNL.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Go ahead. He's a writer, right?
Yeah, he got started on SNL.
He wrote for them for
For
a long time. And he has great stories. And his dad's a lawyer, and I don't know what his mom does, but he tells lots of stories about his mom and dad and his family. It's super funny. So I want to share with you 3 or 4 of our. Oh, excuse me, George is stretching. Can you see changing position? He likes to change his positions.
So
And he puts little paws up like
gosh.
this. And it's little back paws too. Yes. Can you see? Here, what I do.
No, just like a.
Oh, okay.
I just. Oh, I can't do
It's
it.
not working. He's gonna have a filter.
Oops, I ruined it. Oh.
No. Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
Oh no, I don't.
Are you sure? It's just okay.
Just trying to show George.
Mm.
I got my head.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So it's not even, and I'm a Virgo. I don't like things when they're not even. Oh, okay, there we go. That's better. So these are 3 or 4 of our favorite jokes, which we laugh about all the time.
How does something like that?
Okay, all the time. And then we're not going to ruin them for you. Okay, we're just going to just share little bits of, we're not going to give you the punchline, but it's super funny. So one of my favorites is when he goes to the doctor to get some Ambien. No, Ambien. It's not
He
Ambien.
has anxiety.
He has anxiety.
And he wants to get some Xanax.
Some Xanax. And so I personally never had prescribed Xanax. But I've had, I had Percocet a lot when I was going through my treatment. Because Percocet works for me. I don't like Vicodin. I do not like morphine at all. Oh, so often awful. And then they changed it to Dilaudid, and I was like, it was too much, like after surgeries. But Xanax I've never experienced. So he does this huge bit about him going to the doctor to get Xanax. It's a long bit. It's like 20
It's his
minutes.
ending.
Oh yeah, that's what he ends it with. But you have got to watch it. It's so funny. What happens when you try to get Xanax, right?
Because he lies. He makes something up. and-
Yeah, because he just wanted it. He didn't have anxiety. He just wanted it.
No, he did have anxiety.
Oh, did he?
But
I thought it was an
like
excuse.
hard, it was hard to get.
Yeah, well, it is. They don't, because it's highly addictive. That's why. Okay, so that was one of my favorites. One of yours?
My favorite is when he compares our ex-president,
Former
president, to a horse loose in a hospital. And he just has this whole long metaphor without ever mentioning that it is Donald Trump. He never says that, but it's so obviously implied. And then he compares, he makes all these other comparisons to other
my
political
gosh.
figures, and then
Ugh,
he compares Kim Jong-un to
Kim Jong-un too.
a bull loose in a China
China
shop.
shop.
And that was when I was laughing, crying. That was so funny.
So funny. So funny. The way he describes it, it's just hilarious. He's brilliant. And I've seen some of the old stuff when he was much, much younger. He looks really young, actually. He looks like he's forever, 19?
He has a bit about that.
Yeah, but he's very old-fashioned, kind of like Mad Men. He has a suit. He's tall. He's long. He's slim. He walks like a duck. He says he walks like a duck. And he's married this darling, perfect match. I don't know her name, his wife. Anna, but she's lovely. And they have a dog. And they tell
Petunia.
Petunia, yeah. Petunia's perfect. So, yeah, he shares a lot. And all of his stories are hysterical. Okay, so there are 2 more from me is Button Binder.
Bit and Binder.
Oh, Bit and Binder. Bittenbinder. So tell them who Bittenbinder is, Sophia, please.
So he was at his old, when he was like a kindergartner, like something super young.
Elementary school.
They would have this child homicide detective
God.
come and talk to them about what to do when you get kidnapped.
When
That was a bit of his.
When you get kidnapped.
And
Yes.
he was like this crazy, super goofy character trying to teach them these like rules and what to do if you get kidnapped.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
true. It's
That's what's so funny about all of the bits.
they're
is
all
like,
true. Well, comedians do pull from their life. That's what makes it funny. But I have this visual of like this like really like kind of like round deputy with the mustache and the shiny shoes and the hat. Like that's the visual that I have. Sheriff Bittenbinder.
Really? I had like a tall, like lanky guy. Like
Oh, really?
Like
I have like firefighter Bill.
Connor had firefighter Bill.
What is he
Jim
talking?
Carrey SNL skit.
How do you even know who Firefighter Bill is?
I don't know.
Don't ask about it.
You watching SNL? That's Connor.
Guys, George is
My son.
so cute.
Yeah, usually like this, right? Okay, that was a
Seems harmless enough.
just terrible impression. I apologize, Jim Carrey. That's horrible. And everybody else.
I love this
Okay,
dog.
I just remembered that his lips, and I kind of think that back when I was watching that, it was a very long time ago. I don't think I could laugh really because he was burnt. Okay, we're off.
Burnt.
Yeah, his firefighter Bill, and his
okay.
whole face was burnt. It's horrible. But anyways, it's dark humor, as you like to say. I'm not a fan of dark humor.
John Mulaney literally a joke about child homicide detective. That's dark humor.
Yeah, no, but that's not what he was focusing on. He was talking about when you get kidnapped. That's what the funny part was. And I can remember, and they still do it,
That's
having
still messed up.
so that is messed up. But when people people come and speak at school about drugs or mostly drugs. What other things? Well, now it's like computer
literally
stuff.
no
Internet.
drugs. It's literally just all technology.
Now it's technology, but back in the day,
I have drug
was-
assemblies.
yeah, you do. You do have drug assemblies. They're good. They're good for everybody. Are you tired, love? Still a rough day?
I don't know. I just yawned.
Oh,
so-
you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, you have to cover.
I like
Okay.
I was gonna say. Ow.
Binder. Circling.
Oh, dark humor. Because he made a joke about, he was like, I was an altar boy. And then, like, the whole crowd went quiet. And he's like, oh, wow. Like, apparently that was a controversial, or a, what's the word he used? Like
Oh my gosh, like a trigger or something like
Yeah.
that. I was an altar boy. Oh
and
yeah.
the
I
hush
forget.
fell over the
And
room.
the hush fell over the room. Oh my gosh, that was awesome too. But that's totally enough. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, we're Catholic. Okay.
It's true,
Oh,
though.
okay, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so anyways, Bittenbinder, the Bull, Xanax, and
You love this one.
I love this one. I love it.
It's so he was writing back when he was writing for SNL. Oh, George, he's writing for SNL. They had Mick Jagger come on, and he was supposed to write a skit with Mick Jagger, and he just talked
Jagger.
about how Mick Jagger was like super. It was like a super weird experience, and
Well, we can't tell the joke because the joke is like we can't give
That's
away the
yeah.
punchline. But basically, Mick Jagger has been famous for almost his whole life, like super famous. So when Mick Jagger says something,
he was just talking about how that like changes the person.
yeah, like how
Play in front of gigantic stadiums, chanting your song and your name.
your name for years and years,
Yeah.
and years, literally generations.
You can have a bit of an ego.
a bit of an ego, and he probably doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
He probably has no idea. But that skit, oh, it's funny. It's like so funny, and I say it all the time. The punchline, I say it all the time. I'm not gonna tell you the punchline. So, yeah, that's the other thing. He also does this thing about Bill Clinton because his mom went to school, graduated with Bill Clinton. Did he graduate, or did she
I don't
graduate
know.
with him? Or whatever. She knew Bill Clinton, and his dad didn't want to go to the fundraising event when, I don't know if he was president and he was running again. I can't remember, but he was running for president, and they got invited, and he went and go. So she brought John.
No, they didn't get invited.
They got invited. She got invited.
No.
What happened?
It was just like an open thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know
And
about
then
that.
she like shoved him to the front, and then she's like, "You remember me?" And he's like, "I never forget." I don't know.
Oh, you have to watch
I
it.
never forget a face or something.
That's probably true. I was just gonna say, especially Monica.
I know.
But I didn't. By the way.
That was the other when his. I won't say it because that's gonna spoil it.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to spoil it. It doesn't matter because the way he talks, the way he tells his stories are just like so funny. We will just watch it over and over. We came all the way from Lake Sequoia. We went to family camp the whole way home. All we did was listen to John Mulaney.
We rewatched all 3 of his specials and then to his podcast or his stand-up routines on Spotify.
Yeah, we were like obsessed. 7 hours.
So funny.
So funny. All right, so I guess that wraps it up for Super Fun Friday. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Please check out John Mulaney. He will make you laugh. I'm fairly certain. Joy, can I say goodbye too? Good night. Good night, George. And check out the Netflix specials that he has. He also has a podcast, as Sophia mentioned, and on YouTube, his olden days. And also, if you're on TikTok and you follow comedians, because you know on TikTok, if you look at one topic, then all the other ones come up. Well, I've seen him when he was super young and he's doing the same jokes, but it's interesting to see how they've progressed and how they're so much more confident. And just like super, super, super funny. Super Fun Friday. All right. I guess that's it. You got anything to add, Sophia? It's good humor, right? It's good fun. And laughter is the best what? Medicine. Having said that, I am healthy. I'm happy. I'm whole. Healthy, happy, whole. I am healthy, happy, and whole. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye.